There's big trouble amongst the Southern Baptists that has a lesson for all religious people. The Southern Baptist Conference is considered one of the most religious of all, one of the biggest in the Protestant community. And now came out a report. Well, here's the headline from one paper. No atheist has done this much damage to the Christian faith. It seems that the leaders of the Southern Baptist Conference for years and years have been hiding all of the reports of sexual abuse that's been taken on by their leaders. And when it was reported, well, I'll read you the words. Survivors of abuse made phone calls, mailed letters, sent emails, appeared at the Southern Baptist Conference, held rallies, contacted the press, only to be met time and time again with resistance, stonewalling, and even outright hostility from some within the executive committee of the Southern Baptists. Wow. What a disgrace. This from religious people. But then again, who are we to talk? Let me tell you what happened in Israel last week. The biggest Hasidic sect in Israel is the Gerer Hasidim, sometimes called the Gerer Hasidim. The Gerer Rebbe, it is reported, has more than 60,000 followers. He is not only an important religious leader, but he's an important political leader because his people vote and some of their representatives serve in the Knesset. Well, all was going well until his cousin decided, or some say followers decided, that they wanted to break off and have another wing of the Gerer Hasidim. They weren't happy with this Rebbe. So how do you resolve this issue? By fights breaking out in yeshivas, in shuls, all over Jerusalem and Bnei Brak, fighting in the streets, dragging Hasidim by their payas, dumping garbage on people, all in the name of religion. Let's not leave out the Muslims. Islam, it is claimed by its name, is supposed to be a religion of peace. And yet Islamists, in the name of God, are daily killing innocent civilians in Libya, Somalia, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. And while they're performing this slaughter, the murderers are screaming, Allah Akbar, God is great. Do you blame people for wanting to be connected with religion when it seems as if the most religious are acting this way? Well, a lesson can be learned this weekend with the festival of Shavuot. Shavuot commemorates the giving of the 10 commandments on Mount Sinai. Those commandments were given on two tablets. Why two? One, it has been pointed out, represent those laws between man and God. The other one represents those laws between man and his fellow man. Which is more important? Let me tell you a spin on a very famous story. There's a story in the Talmud that says there was a convert who came to Shammai and said, Shammai, teach me the whole Torah on one foot, and Shammai chased him away. The same person came to Hillel, said, teach me the Torah on one foot. And Hillel understood this to mean this person is saying Judaism stands on 2 feet, on 2 tablets. Which one is more important? And what did Hillel answer? A version of love thy neighbor as thyself. our behavior towards man is even more important than our behavior towards God. And there are countless examples of that in our tradition. Abraham is sitting and recuperating from a bris, and he's communicating with God, and then all of a sudden 3 strangers appear, and he leaves God and he runs to the strangers. And the Talmud tells us that from this we learn taking care of guests, your fellow man, is more important than his greeting God. There's a case in the Talmud, the high priest is on his way to the temple to perform the ceremony on Yom Kippur, and along the way he finds a dead body. If he performs anything to do with this dead body, he's going to make himself ritually impure and won't be able to serve God on Yom Kippur. Jewish law says the meis mitzvah, that dead fellow man, takes precedence. And if you're still not sure, listen to this statement from the Talmud. When man appears before the throne of judgment, the first question he is asked is not, do you believe in God? Or did you pray and observe the rituals? He is asked, have you dealt honorably and faithfully in all your dealings with your fellow man? That's what it means to be religious. If only all so-called religious people took this to heart. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.